Story time, it's story time. And today is story time. This Tuesday, DeSilvis' media channel. And we're here at Hanover New Hunter Church of Christ. We're all in Church of Christ, really, body. We're at Hanover Friends Church, Evangelical Friends Church. It's located in Mechanicsville today, doing our story time. Today's story is about a girl that goes to the beach and about all her joys about the beach. And her name is Tera. So the story title is When Tera Goes to the Beach. She'd been longing and waiting to go to the beach with all of her friends. It's such a joyous time. They were excited together. They all planned to go to this celebration together, to go to the beach with their family every year as they did as a conquest, as a reunion, as they all would get together to go to the beach. And as they would go to the beach, she eagerly would go there, and she would go and look at all the shells that were on the seashore. And she would run up and down the beach, being careful not to step on any jellyfish or any other kind of things that were there. And she would do this, be careful, and she would imagine that she was flying around like she was a seagull, flying overhead. And she would act like she was looking for pearls and shells. And she thought she was like in a magical world. But the thing is, she was at the beach having a wonderful time getting lost in all the shells, and then she saw something that was strange out in the ocean. She said the tide looked a little bit more higher than usual. And of course, as you know, she was out there and she was on the pier, and it was making this creaking noise. You hear that creaking noise? And so therefore they were out there, and of course she was walking on the pier, and she says, boy, I got to get out off this pier because the weather's starting to pick up, and it looks like a storm is coming in. So she goes and runs across the pier really fast and gets to a better place to go with safety. And of course, a big thunderstorm was moving in. You hear the thunder and the winds were picking up, and the waves are looking mean and anxious. And of course, she was on land, but she was getting scared. So she wanted to hurry up and get in and run and get away from that, horrible storm. So as we know, because the weather was so bad and all, she sought refuge in her mother's car until the weather subsided. She got out of the car, and it wasn't so nice because the sand wasn't all soft like it wasn't smooth. It was all kind of wet and muddy. But she still had a wonderful time at the beach. And so they went up there eagerly, going up and down the seashore, looking for, more shells, and going inside the waves. She felt how the water and the sand would give away underneath her feet, and how it was so tickling, and how that just pulled her out like it was suction. And the waves would pull the water or the sand away, and then the waves would come and fill up, and it would tickle and make a bubbly and foamy kind of sensation. And bubbles would all surround her body as the water would come in and push up against her body as she was in the warm water of being 75 degrees, and the water is very comfortable, very pretty, and very serene and real, but a lot of waves and seagulls, and it was so pretty, and the sun came out, and of course she was having a wonderful time with her family and her brothers and sisters. Tera was wonderful, and she was proud, and she really looked forward to the beach. She loved going to the beach in the summertime. Matter of fact, she would go to bed at night, and she would hear the soothing songs of the waves that they would play, as they would lap and make all kinds of different sounds that would billow off different things in the area and off the piers and all. It would all sound different every night, but it was very relaxing and very therapeutic. That's what her mother used to say. How it would calm all the worries away by hearing the lapping waters of the waves as they hit the shore. And of course, they go to sleep by that, which was wonderful. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's story. And of course, we'll have more coming up in the summertime. Next Tuesday on DeSilvis' media channel. And of course, this is wholesome for the family and all people that go to church. Well, you listen, and we'll probably be talking about, who knows, I don't know, because I just kind of make it up as I go along. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's story when Tera goes to the beach. And please listen and like us and tell people about us and help support us. This is DeSilvis' Media, a story time special, every Tuesday. See you for now. Take care. God bless.